फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I am Suramya Kaushik. It's time for all of us to see reverse fixture of RCB and Gujarat Titans. Now this match will be played at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium and we'll get to see some fiery performances. At least that's what I'm expecting, because the last time RCB and Gujarat Titans faced each other, we saw terrific innings from Will Jacks and also solid one from Virat Kohli. Now, what will happen in today's match, as people are quite excited to watch Shubman Gill, though Shubman Gill's name is not in the 15-member squad for the T20 World Cup, but he's in the reserves. So everyone's quite keen to know what Shubman Gill will be doing differently in this match. And for all those things, I have with me Jamie Alter and Taus Rizvi, as both of them will be telling me and all of you what to expect from this match, what can happen. Now, welcome to this live show, Jamie and Taos. Good to see you both here. Now, Jamie, first of all, if I talk about RCB का वो हर साल का कहानी है. स्टार्टिंग में बहुत ऐसा डल रहता है, फिर उसके बाद बीच में एक दो मैचेस आते हैं जहाँ पे वो बहुत अच्छा खेलते हैं, लेकिन इस साल तो अब ये एंड में हो रहा है. They know that in no way or in no capacity they can even make it to the top four. So now they're just putting everything. And as Virat Kohli said in the last match that they're playing for self-respect, I think GT are no different in that case.
Yeah, no, they're no different. In fact, दो ही points का फासला है between them, So GT must be very, very disappointed that they're 8th on the points table. ना मतलब defending champions नहीं, लेकिन defending champions के बाद they got to the final and they lost by the smallest margins. वो एक बॉल जो एक चौका मारा रविंद्र जडेजा ने, और अब वो T20 World Cup स्कोर उस एक शॉट के बदौलत पहुंच चुके हैं. So GT must be wondering, where did things go wrong so quickly? Is it just because Hardik Pandya is gone? And Shami, are we a two-man team? Many will say yes, you actually are a two-man team. I mean, how do you explain? कोई changes तो नहीं है, स्क्वाड वही है. एक आपके वाइस कैप्टन और ऑलराउंडर गए, और एक आपके सबसे सफल बॉलर गए. Where is Rashid Khan? Where is Mohit Sharma? Players तो वही है. Why is it not working? So I think this match RCB are the favorites as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, RCB have performed really well in the last couple of matches that they have won, especially in the last one at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. In that match, it always felt that RCB were in the driving seat. Because if I talk about Will Jacks and Virat Kohli, Will Jacks, though, struggled a bit against spin, but there was Virat Kohli over there. He was performing well. And then something changed, because it's quite unbelievable to think of even a batter who made his half century in the 15th over and then a century in the 16th over. It's some bizarre kind of a thing that happens, right? But that's what RCB are. Like, they have done this before as well. They try to, do or pull up such kind of victories when they know that they have nothing to lose in a tournament. This time as well, the same thing's happening, Taos.
Absolutely. And is it surprising? I don't think so. It's surprising because ये करते आ रहे हैं और ऐसे ही करते हैं. And I don't know क्यों करते हैं ऐसा when you know that आपके पास इतना सब कोई है यार, talent है, इतना सब भरपूर players है, legends of the game है आपके साथ. I don't know क्या होता है इनको. But good that these guys are back among थोड़ा मतलब it's good for the fans, people who are following him, them, people who want to see, who are desperate to see them win. It's good for them, but bad for teams like GTs or people or teams on top of the table, because these kind of teams create upset. They are party spoilers, party poopers. तो वो करके प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करते हैं, and then वो और confusion होता है, and then and it makes the league interesting, which is still fine for people who follow IPL keenly. But yeah, I'm worried. Like my thing is that Virat Kohli going into this game, I mean, how many games? 4 games are left. Should he continue playing these games anymore? I mean, there is a burnout factor unless वो जो बड़ा ब्रेक लेके आए हैं, वो इतना इनफ है कि आप जब फ्रेश वर्ल्ड कप में जब आप जाएंगे तो आप इतना फ्रेश होके जाएंगे. I don't know how he should go approach it. I would love to know from both of you कि क्योंकि इतना मैचेस खेल चुके हैं अभी तक, like 10 matches he's played so far and he's been good. He's been good
Yeah.
in good time. But then again the questions keep on coming with with other minuses, the negative points. How should he approach? मुझे तो लगता है कि उनको अभी रेस्ट ले लेना चाहिए यार, फिलहाल के लिए।
Mm-hmm.
4 मैच काहे
Okay.
के लिए काउंट करना, अनलेस ही इज लुकिंग एट द, सी ऑलरेडी द टीम इज आउट ऑफ द रेस, ही इज ऑलरेडी कंसीडर्ड इट। बट
Mm.
अब जब वर्ल्ड कप में जाएंगे तो एक फ्रेश अप्रोच के साथ जाएंगे, अनलेस आपको यहाँ पर पूरा बर्नआउट होके पूरा ऐसा ऑरेंज कैप लेकर जाना है और सवाल खड़े करने, सो दैट इज समथिंग आई एम वरीड अबाउट। फ्रेश अप्रोच के साथ जाओ, जैसे आप आए थे आईपीएल में, वैसे ही 4 मैच छोड़ दो यार। आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग ऑन दोज लाइंस।
Okay. Let's hear Jamie on this.
No, I get what you're saying, caused by, but unfortunately, see, विराट कोहली कभी इंजर्ड नहीं होते ना, तो I get it, but he's not a Bumrah, he's not a Rohit Sharma. I mean, कल का मैच
Hmm.
देखो, रोहित शर्मा, we discussed it कल also. रोहित
Yeah,
शर्मा
yeah.
का he's accepted कि भाई अपना कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा इस playoffs रेस में, मैं अभी वर्ल्ड कप के लिए रेडी कर रहा हूँ. But
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's injury prone, but Rohit does have a knack of getting, or not being 100% fit. With Virat को वो दिक्कत नहीं है, and
Yeah.
he's got the orange cap, he's batting well. I get it, but I just don't think he's going to be in that frame. और 3-4 नाम मैं गिना सकता हूँ जो या तो खुद बोलेंगे तौस भाई कि भाई हमें ब्रेक दे दो, या the team should give them break. But somehow I guess I'm saying that we've never seen Virat Kohli take that option.
Mm.
So at this stage of life मुझे लगता नहीं है तौस भाई कि वो खुद रेडी होंगे, और उनको कौन बोलेगा. That's how he is. Had he done it once before, I said हाँ बात सही है, बट क्योंकि बंदे ने कभी किया नहीं ऐसा ये, सो आई डोंट नो.
इंडिया इंग्लैंड सीरीज के लिए कर लिया भाई साहब, 10 टेस्ट मैचेस के लिए जो बड़ा सीरीज था।
नहीं वो तो है, पर ही डजंट स्किप देम, लाइक
4 मैच इनकॉन्सिक्वेंशियल।
हाँ वो रेयर था ना. नहीं, आई गेट योर पॉइंट, वो रेयर था, बट आई जस्ट थिंक ही हैज, not that he has to prove, but he thinks he has to prove still. Like you saw his press conference now that day.
Yeah.
कोई है अंदर के लोग सोचते हैं मेरे बारे में, मैं दिखाऊंगा उनको. He doesn't have to, but he will. That's just
Yeah.
how he is. Yeah.
Hmm. But talking about India-England series, Taos, I think that was a very different topic altogether, because he wanted to spend time with his family. And fair enough. I think for any cricketer at any level, you should spend time with your family. After all, that's a very, very important part of your life. And right now, I think what everyone's talking about, like, especially after what Rohit Sharma did yesterday, because he came in as an impact player. So people are also talking about, whether Virat Kohli can do that or not. But I think when Virat Kohli is totally fit, he doesn't have any other responsibilities. I'm talking in terms of family. I think he should play, and he should play until the last of this tournament. Anyway, they have only 4 matches left, and he should continue with that. And yes, as Jamie mentioned, I completely agree with him that, there is always this hunger in Virat Kohli. You see it in the ODI World Cup also. The way he was playing, he wanted to go to those triple digit marks, and that was quite explicit after a point. And even here in IPL, it seems that Virat Kohli has that hunger. He wants to show people out there in the box, outside of the box, that he can do it. He can play such knocks. But that was, if I talk about
My opinion here is, see, I love to watch him bat. I enjoy watching him bat, and I want him to play. I love his cover drive, those crisp boundaries. But
yeah,
the problem is, यार एक फैक्टर ये भी होता है कि यार आप मेंटली फ्रेश जाओगे ना वर्ल्ड कप के लिए। सी रेस्ट ऑफ द मैचेस आर 4 मैचेस इनकॉन्सिक्वेंशियल, आप पता है आपने पहले ही कंसीड कर लिया। वो फैक्टर में
hmm,
आई वाज काउंटिंग इन। ऑब्वियसली विराट
hmm,
वोंट डू इट, but then it gives you a, it gives you good break on those lines.
huh.
Like he can go into the World Cup with the great with a different thinking, fresh approach. Uh, अभी वर्ल्ड कप के बाद डायरेक्ट ठीक है, एनीवे देयर इज ब्रेक, ही कैन एंजॉय द
There
मैचेस,
is break for
देयर इज
him.
सम
Yeah.
ब्रेक, या देयर इज सम ब्रेक,
He won't
ठीक
be in
है।
the
Hmm.
playoffs, so he'll get a break there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And after that, a week's break as well that they'll be getting. But I think, as per the reports, all the players who will not play the playoffs will go to the US and the Caribbean pretty early, before the rest of the team. So as per the reports, like we'll get to know in a few days' time what will happen, what's their travel thing and other things around it. But okay, because it's obviously RCB versus GT Tao, so it also becomes like a responsibility for us to talk about Gujarat Titans. Now, earlier when I asked Jamie about the match and everything, Jamie, I think, mentioned, that how everything is same in the team apart from Hardik Pandya missing. Now, what do you think is actually missing in the team, Taos? Because कोच वही है, शुभमन गिल पहले भी जीटी के लिए खेलते थे, ऑब्वियसली शमी नहीं है इस टीम में, बाकी सब प्लेयर्स मोरस तो सब सेम है एंड सब कुछ सेम चल रहा है, बस हार्दिक पांड्या और शमी इस सीजन में नहीं है. आपको लगता है कि इन दो प्लेयर्स का ना होना हैज impacted जीटी द मोस्ट, so much so that from the top position they have now come to the number 8th position?
लीडर्स नहीं है, प्लेयर्स नहीं है, नहीं. These were the leaders. I mean, Shami was the leader of the pack, bowling pack.
Mm-hmm.
Hardik Pandya, whatever the form he is in, I mean, obviously it's more of something else rather than the Hardik Pandya that actually he is the
Yeah,
captain that he was in the last 2 seasons. So the two
yeah.
leaders, वो gap fill करना मुश्किल हो गया. And then suddenly, I mean, we have been talking about like how Shubman Gill got the captaincy. He wasn't prepared. He was going as the vice captain. He wanted to enjoy his batting. He was coming fresh from announcing his comeback in Test cricket and answering back to the critics. T20 cricket
Yeah.
was completely different. He wanted to enjoy the game. He wanted to go as vice captain. There was no burden of leadership. He knew that Hardik
Mm,
Pandya would take on the role. I would just go out there, take the guard, start slamming the bowlers, hammering them, going over the top and enjoying his batting. बट
mm,
पूरा उल्टा पड़ गया, पूरा गेम उल्टा पड़ गया. इवन आशीष नेहरा, आई मीन ही वुडंट बी, सी एक कोऑर्डिनेशन होता है, दूसरा आपको एक वो होता है कि यार यंगस्टर्स, आशीष नेहरा फिर भी मतलब ही इज क्वाइट अ सीनियर गाय. हार्दिक हैड ऑलमोस्ट अचीव दैट सीनियरिटी स्टेटस एंड ही वाज वन वन ऑफ द लीडर्स टू कम्युनिकेशंस भी एक प्रॉब्लम, एक वो भी होता है. शुभमन इज स्टिल अ यंग गाय. आई मीन हार्दिक और इनका कितना बनता हो, हार्दिक शुभमन और आशीष नेहरा का कितना कैसा होता होगा, कितना समझते होंगे शुभमन गिल. ही इज अ मॉडर्न डे गाय. हार्दिक वो बीच में आ जाते थे प्लेयर्स, एक मतलब पीपल हु हैव प्लेड इन 2000s एंड 20th सेंचुरी, आई वुड से आशीष नेहरा. उसके बाद बीच में हार्दिक आ जाते थे, फिर आता है
mm,
विराट कोहली लोग का. So he knew exactly because he was born and brought up in that era. Hardik, he knew what Ashish Nehra was at that time. वो देखे होंगे गेम. शुभमन is completely new. I mean उनको communication problem हो सकता है. The main aspect here is there is no leadership, obviously, because of Hardik Pandya is not there and Mohammad Shami. और वहां पर जब आपके पास लीडर्स नहीं होते, आपको पता नहीं रहता है कैसे जाना है. अलोन शुभमन गिल, आई वुड हैव प्रेफर्ड राशिद खान टू बी मेड द कैप्टन. मतलब कुछ तो ही हैड ऑल द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ आईपीएल, वो काफी समय से खेलते चले आ रहे थे, तो ही कुड हैव
mm.
बीन अ ग्रेट चॉइस. बट शुभमन गिल, ठीक है, उनको एक मौका मिला. ही वाज टाउटेड टू बी द वाइस फ्यूचर कैप्टन, इंडियन कैप्टन. बट देन
Yeah.
अभी थोड़ा बर्डन आ जाएगा इनके ऊपर, क्योंकि अब देख मतलब जो जो भी हुआ है, बट एक एक्सपीरियंस भी मिल जाएगा कि भाई कप्तानी क्या होती है. तो बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स
Mm,
हैं जो है लीडर, बट उनमें से सबसे बड़ा फैक्टर है वो लीडरशिप फैक्टर, जो यहाँ पर मिस कर रहे हैं. शुभमन भी कंप्लेन नहीं कर सकते, ही इज स्टिल अ यंग गन लर्निंग. और अभी उसको अपने आप को प्रूव करना पहले है, बाद में तो कैप्टेंसी लीडरशिप कौन है क्या है बंदा कर सकता है आगे. अभी फिलहाल तो उसको बैटर एज ए बैटर प्रूव करना.
mm. Well, this season we didn't see that Shubman Gill lived up to the expectations with his bat because, we were expecting a better season from Shubman Gill and his batting capabilities. But Jamie, what's the reason? Do you think the captaincy load also somewhere or the other affected his batting?
I think so. We've never seen him captain before, so he's not captain any team of note. I think
Mm,
though under 19 match Punjab ke liye ki hai, that's nothing when you're a teenager, right? So जब से वो कैसे बोले जब से वो दी शुभमन गिल बने हैं तो कोई लीडरशिप
yeah.
जिम्मेदारी कभी सौंपा नहीं गया ना बंदे पे तो. And then
Mm,
he knows, the most vital number 4 is not there anymore. David
mm,
Miller is not working. His own form was a bit up and down before that England series came. So I just think it's a combination of he's maybe just
mm,
not even captaincy. I mean, maybe just trying to be that guy. I'm the biggest name. I have to see them through. When you get into that, as it is, you're not a natural in T20, so आपका हल्का सा छोटा handicap तो है ही आपका. फिर
Yeah.
आप जूझ रहे हो अपने आप से, मैं एंकर बनूं या क्या करूं. Look at him last season. He got what 800 and almost 900 runs. जो भी था, outstanding batting. How does that guy sort of go to become almost like a stumbling zombie type guy? So
Yeah.
probably captaincy, but more than captaincy, leadership. Thousby mentioned leadership, role clarity. Has he been told to bat the anchor 20 overs? Has Sai Sudarshan been told to bat 20 overs? Have they both been? Has the failure of the management to lock in a permanent number
Yeah.
three, has that been a problem? All these things I'm sure are weighing. World Cup selection, T20 World Cup selection, no doubt that's there, on his mind as well. So do teen factor hai most likely,
Hmm.
because it's not been a good season by his own high standards.
Absolutely. And, we expect great performances from Shubman Gill. And this season, he was named the captain. So a lot of expectations were from him. Because if you see the last two seasons, the way Gujarat Titans performed, one season they won the title, the other season they got into the finals. So a lot of that kind of pressure is also there to live up to the expectations. But with Shubman Gill, he's very young and a lot is there on his table to, think about to have in the coming season. So won't read too much about Shubman Gill on the basis of just this season. But we have a couple of questions, and because those questions are around Gujarat Titans, so I'll take them first. First one is for Jamie. Sports fan is asking, will we see bottom place teams like RCB, GT giving more chances to uncapped Indian players since there is mega auction next year?
I don't know. I mean, what is the incentive for them to give more chances so that those uncapped players can put up good performances just to get out of RCB and GT? So I'm not sure exactly what the incentive is for these teams to do it. In regards to RCB, they've given pretty much all of their uncapped players chances. अनुज राउत को
Hmm.
5 मैच मिले, फिर वो सुयाश प्रभुदेसाई को मिला, फिर
Yeah.
किसी और को मिला, वो आजकल वो स्वप्निल सिंह खेल रहा है. So I don't know.
Yes.
It depends. I understand where the question is coming from, but what is the incentive, behind them doing it? Do they have to gain
Hmm.
or lose? That is where the answer lies.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I completely agree with you there, Jamie. Because in a lot of matches, even if you see these bottom place teams, or not even the bottom place teams, the other teams, they are giving chances to the youngsters, they are giving chances to the uncapped players. In a lot of teams, quite a few uncapped players have come and performed. And if they have continued their performance, then they have got matches. Otherwise, they have been benched after a couple of them. So, a certain Ashutosh Sharma got a chance with Punjab Kings. He performed really well, and he's now they're one of the most well-performing players this season. So we are getting to see sports fan a lot of teams giving chances, but it all depends on how the player also performs on a given day. Next up, we have a question from Ujjwal Maurya Taus. Gujarat shouldn't have made Gill captain. They could have waited for another season. Pressure of captaincy is there. What's her take?
No, I've already given the answer for this. They should have gone
Hmm.
with Rashid Khan, considering
Okay.
he's
Hmm.
quite an experienced guy, and he could have led the side. He's seen IPL for a long time, and GT needed somebody an experience. And why not an all-rounder? I mean, Hardik Pandya was the all-rounder. Rashid Khan would have played that role. He could have gone ahead. He's a leader. He's captaining
Yep.
Afghanistan team. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
experience. He's got a lot of wickets. He knows what's happening in world cricket. He plays all around the world professional cricket. So he was the best choice. Yeah, definitely. Jamie भाई ने बोला, मैं भी बोल रहा हूँ, सर में आपको भी पता है पूरा प्रेशर रहता है, क्यों नहीं रहता है. I mean, he's
Right.
still a
Right.
youngster. I mean, even in under 19 World Cup, he was not the captain. It was Prithvi Shaw who was leading the side, and they went on to win the World Cup under Rahul Dravid. So this
Hmm.
guy hardly have any had any captaincy experience. Leadership is completely different, and especially when you are leading a franchise, it's quite difficult. Or especially you have to live up to not just your expectations of your own batting, of your individual performances. You have to deliver as the captain and justify your place as a leader to the franchise as well. So
Right.
there is too much
Right.
pressure on a youngster, like so it's unfair also. suddenly, or they could have taken a decision, and Ashish Nehra could have gone with, should have suggested Rashid Khan's name. I don't know why I am, but I feel Rashid Khan would have been a great choice. Yeah.
Okay. Ujjwal Moria is also saying the same that Rashid Khan or David Miller could have been made captain for this season, and in the next season after the mega auctions they could have decided on making Shubman Gill as the captain, as a long-term captain for them. But it is what it is. We all know that Shubman Gill is leading the side, and he has to lead the side for them. Perhaps for next coming years. Now we have
And the
another
best part,
one.
Shivamya, and the best part would be the other team will get all the experience of Shubman Gill's leadership. यहाँ से वो करके जाएगा,
Yeah,
वो पंजाब अगर गया तो वहां से एक्सपीरियंस लेके जाएगा कि क्या नहीं करना
yeah,
चाहिए आईपीएल में और कैसे
yeah,
जीतना चाहिए. और जो हार्दिक पांडे से जो भी ब्रेन्स लिया आशीष ने, he can apply there. So it's a win-win
yeah,
for him.
absolutely. Right. Okay. Now, Jamie, is there any chance for GT to be in top four?
Mathematically, I'm sure some genius stats person who will give you 10 reasons why, but
Bizarre
log
calculations.
हाँ मतलब वो है ना कि उनको अपने बाकी जितने मैच जीतने पड़ेंगे, फिर बाकी 4 टीम्स को सारे मैच हारने पड़ेंगे, उसके ऊपर 3
Yeah,
टीम्स को 4 हारने पड़ेंगे, एक इतने ओवर में जीतना पड़ेगा. भाई सबको पता है नहीं होगा ना इनका, तो
yeah,
नहीं हो
yeah,
पाएगा
yeah.
बेसिकली.
Okay, so that's what we were talking about. We were just talking about all the questions that have come. Okay, we have another one from Ujjwal Moria, so I'll take it. Ujjwal saying कि IPL है boss, Virat Kohli didn't take rest in 2022 जहां runs ही नहीं बन रहे थे और mental peace भी नहीं थी, तो वो इस साल क्यों रेस्ट लेंगे? Well, I think fair enough. I think उज्जवल हम लोगों ने ये काफी चीज डिस्कस कर ली है कि विराट कोहली नहीं रेस्ट लेना चाहेंगे. ऑल्सो ही हैज द ऑरेंज कैप. आई रियली डोंट थिंक सो. जस्ट साल उनके पास ऑरेंज कैप है, वो क्यों बीच में नहीं आना चाहेंगे, मैचेस छोड़ना चाहेंगे? He would actually think of going for big runs. He might also think of making another century today and then solidify his place at the number one position in orange cap points table. Taus, you want to say something?
नहीं, मैं आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग कि यार ये फेज यहाँ पर ही नहीं खत्म हो जाए उनका फैन फॉर्म का. आई एम जस्ट वंडरिंग
हाँ,
दैट कि यहाँ पर ही खत्म हो जाए पूरा. आईपीएल में इतना जबरदस्त फॉर्म था कि वो ऑरेंज कैप लेके और सडनली वहां पर ड्राई रन देखे. तो अगर वो
हम्म.
कैरी ऑन करे उससे तो वुड हैव बीन अ ग्रेट ये. बट ठीक है, आई वुड हैव, आई एम लव चिन्ना स्वामी में विराट कोहली को नहीं देखना है. अरे मुझे तो देखना है यार, मजा आएगा. मुझे क्या करना है, वो तो टीम
अच्छा,
इंडिया का
with
लॉस में
Chinnaswamy,
पॉजिटिव है.
yeah, with Chinnaswamy, I just remembered one thing, Jamie. If we look at the teams, IPL teams, and if we look at their home matches, perhaps all the teams except Royal Challengers Bengaluru have really great records at their home grounds. It's just RCB who really failed to impress at their home ground. And this season, we saw that, they were the only team who weren't capitalizing the wins from their home ground. Do you think that, in this match also, it'll become difficult for RCB to register a win against GT?
No, I think the way they smashed them in the last match, I think, like I said when the show began, I think this is one of those rare matches where RCB are favorites at home. GT are looking very, very bad, and if Will Jacks and Virat Kohli bat the way they did last time, उनको रोकना
Uh-huh.
बहुत मुश्किल है. So I think it's RCB आज काफी easily.
Okay. Taus, what do you think?
शुड बी आरसीबी. आई वांट टू सी अनदर विल जैक्स नॉक. यार क्या मजा आता है बैटिंग देखने का उसका यार. व्हाट अ प्लेयर.
Uh-huh. But
आरसीबी,
that
आई
was
मीन,
hmm,
नो नो.
it was unbelievable last time. That was at the Narendra Modi Stadium. I just felt that he got into some different kind of avatar, or some magic happened within him.
Absolutely. Acha, another thing, these guys are very professional. Yesterday, I was attending the match followed by the press conference. Mitchell Stark, it wasn't looking as if he was nervous or there was any monkey on the back or something. I mean, he was so relaxed there.
Mhm.
These guys are so
Yeah.
professional. 25 crore का burden दिख रहा ही नहीं था कुछ भी. He came in the press conference, he answered all the questions, went back. So these players from Australia, from I wouldn't say West Indies, but Australia or England, they are very pros. They just go out there, enjoy their stuff, do their job. वो जॉब को जॉब की
Yeah.
तरह ही ट्रीट करते हैं. वो क्रिकेट को क्रिकेट की तरह, बैटिंग की तरह ट्रीट, उसके बाद छोड़ देते हैं. दे डोंट वरी मच. तो जैक्स भी वैसे ही करेगा, जाके अपना प्रो एटीट्यूड दिखाएगा, खेलेगा वहां पर. He will just go like if it's his day, he will go hammer and tongs. Rest if it doesn't matter. वो नेक्स्ट ईयर फिर आ
Hmm.
जाएगा. तो फॉर मी इट्स लाइक आरसीबी, गो फॉर इट यार. आई वांट टू सी गुड रन्स यार. मजा आता है देखने में.
मजा तो आता है, लेकिन ताउस जो आरसीबी के फैंस हैं वो हर साल यही सोचते होंगे कि कब हमारी टीम जीतेगी, बिकॉज वो हो ही नहीं पाता है. हाँ, वो हो ही नहीं पाता है. अब वो उनको एक और साल और वेट करना होगा, बिकॉज इस साल तो नहीं आने वाली है आरसीबी. तो पिछले कुछ सालों में देखा जाए तो आरसीबी ने परफॉर्म सही किया है. एटलीस्ट टॉप 4 में तो कहीं ना कहीं वो आने की कोशिश कर ही लेते थे. बिकॉज I remember, if I'm not wrong, at this time last year, Gujarat Titans were at the top. They had already qualified, and Royal Challengers Bengaluru were just one win away from making it to the top 4. So that was the scenario last year. But you see, IPL 2024, it hasn't been their way. Now, the toss has been done, and Royal Challengers Bengaluru have opted to bowl first. That's the latest update. Jamie, that expression?
I was hoping to see a Will Jack special. मुझे लगता नहीं है कि chasing में दोबारा होगा, but ठीक है. RCB have a habit of chasing. Um,
Hmm.
I would have thought maybe आज, given how awesome Will Jacks was, maybe you wanted to see ये अगर 4 ओवर और खेलता क्या ये 200 मार सकता है. But ठीक है, they want to chase. No surprises
Yeah.
there actually.
Mm. Actually, quite a lot of captains choose to chase only most of the times. That was a good
आई
decision,
थिंक
or
आई
you
थिंक
also wanted to see RCB putting big
अच्छा,
runs
बारिश
on
भी तो
board?
होने वाली है वहां पे. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. बारिश होने वाली है. Yes.
कुड बी अ फैक्टर मैन, कुड बी अ फैक्टर यार.
Yeah.
बट बारिश तो फिर
It's
होगी तो
rainy
फिर
in
दोनों के लिए ही
Bangalore.
है ना, एक के लिए थोड़ी है. तो उसमें वही वही हो जाता है. आई वुड लव टू सी, आई वुड हैव लव टू वॉच दीस गाइस बैट यार, विराट कोहली
But
एंड
वो
ऑल.
Mhm.
मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ भाई ना, जब बारिश होती है, अरे बैटिंग लेके अपन घर निकलेंगे ना.
हाँ वही
अपन तो
तो.
वो अप्रोच से करते हैं ना. बैटिंग ले लो भाई, अपनी बैटिंग तो आ जाएगी. आरसीबी हैव नथिंग टू लूज, दे शुड डूइंग द सेम थिंग आल्सो.
एब्सोल्युटली.
Yeah, but they have got Chase Master in their team, so they must be thinking, ki, okay, it's good.
Will Jacks,
Virat
no?
Kohli, Will Jacks and Virat Kohli both are there. So they must be thinking. I liked it, Jamie. Okay, anyway, Faf du Plessis, after winning the toss, said that, our batting has got mojo. And we are very happy the way our team is performing. But I think too late, Faf, too late. The bus has already left the station and it won't come back for you guys this year around. But okay, good for you guys that if you think that you have got your team now settled and they will be performing well in the remaining 4 matches. Because last time when I heard Virat Kohli, he said that we are playing for self-respect. So be it, I think, great for RCB out there. But okay, RCB are playing with the same team, no changes out there, and. Shubman Gill said that their fielding has put them down, and the talk in their camp, in their dressing room, is to win 4 of 4. But I'm afraid, Taus, I don't think so. Gujarat Titans will make it to top 4, even if they win 4 of 4.
See, outside chance, I mean, they still have ना. I was just looking at the points table. Obviously, mathematics लगाना पड़ेगा और
Yeah.
प्रे करना पड़ेगा दूसरी टीम हारे भी. एंड वो कुछ ऐसा अलग ही जो एकदम ही फैन होगा गुजरात टाइटंस का और शुभमन गिल का कि यार शुभमन गिल शुड गो इनटू द फाइनल एंड ही शुड गो एंड विन, वो ऐसा करेगा और वो मैच टेबल लेके बैठ जाएगा. मैं तो नहीं लेके बैठने वाला. बट आउटसाइड चांस अभी भी है. मतलब कुछ
Hmm.
भी हो सकता है, बट कुछ भी नहीं होता है नॉर्मली. ऐसा पॉइंट्स टेबल में कुछ नहीं होता, मैचेस में हो जाता है कुछ भी, बट डजंट हैपन मच लाइक दैट अनलेस. ऐसा तो फिर यार चांस तो इनका भी बनता है ना शायद. कौन सी पॉइंट्स टेबल, कितना पॉइंट्स है इनका आरसीबी वालों का? ओह
Oh,
बहुत बहुत.
RCB, they
नहीं
have
नहीं, दे आर
six
आउट, दे आर
points
आउट.
of
नहीं
10
नहीं,
matches.
दे
They're
आर
out.
दे आर आउट.
नहीं, पर
कल
वही है
तक
ना,
मुंबई का
देखो.
था. कल तक मुंबई का था.
एग्जैक्टली
Kal
देखो.
tak.
आरसीबी मुंबई देखो. चलो, शुभमन गिल जस्ट सेड द टारगेट इज टू विन 4 in 4. मान लिया, ठीक है, हम मान लिया कि आप 4 में 4 जीत गए, 16 पॉइंट्स. बाकी टीम उधर हलवा बेचने तो नहीं है ना, वो भी तो जीत. दिल आल्सो गो फर्दर अप द थिंग ना. सो व्हेन पीपल से दिस,
Yeah.
इट्स लाइक इट साउंड्स गुड, वी रैली द ट्रूप्स. यस, इफ यू विन 4 यू विल गेट टू 16, बट दैट्स लाइक सेइंग लाइक बाकी लोग वो 12 पे रहेंगे, वो 14 पे रहेंगे. बाकी टीम्स के ऑलरेडी, and it's not just about a 2 point gap. Look, Delhi is only 2 points, but we can all agree, I think Delhi is far more ahead from GT than just 2 points, right? Rishabh Pant
Yeah.
hai wahan pe, Jake Fazemagar ke, a few more factors. So I wish, like you said, I wish their fans the best, but just by getting to it's important to win 4 out of 4, but it doesn't
Yeah.
guarantee you. You could end up on 16, but then you're assuming कि बाकी teams वहीं रहेंगे यार. राजस्थान रॉयल्स रुकने नहीं वाली. वो 2 मैच हारे और दोनों
True.
हार मतलब बिल्कुल बारीकी हार थी वो. They will be so
Yeah.
far ahead, and KKR is doing so well. So it's while it's mathematically possible, logically तो नहीं है ना possible कि
नहीं,
जीत
वो
जाए.
क्या होता है ना, वो डूबते को तिनका का सहारा रहता है, तो ये
बस
फैंस
सही
भी
बोला.
लटकते रहते हैं ना, तो फैंस
Right.
so
हाँ.
it doesn't
So
matter. In fact, it makes it exciting. So these guys will be more charged up. Although I mean other teams के ऊपर तो डिपेंड तो रहेगा ही होगा, but these guys will be more charged up. ठीक है, एक जीते, उसका दूसरा जीतेंगे, तीसरा जीतेंगे, रेस्ट भगवान पे छोड़ देंगे कि भाई वो क्या करते हैं, या तो इनके जीतने के बाद सारे मैचेस में बारिश करा देते हैं। वो काउंट भी हो सकता है, वो प्लेयर्स भी उनके फैंस के, तो वो लग जाएंगे उस पे, करो क्या करना है।
Yeah, and even if you see net run rate, the worst is of Gujarat Titans only. So even if they win 4 in 4, they are in no way going to the top four because other teams, as Jamie said, they are also here to play. But with that, let me tell you all that Gujarat Titans have made two changes. One, Manav Sutar will be making his debut, and the second one is that Josh Little is coming in the 11. So these are two changes, which means that they are really looking to solidify their bowling unit. With these changes, Jamie, do you think any better can happen with the Gujarat Titans in today's match?
यार आई डोंट नो मानव सूत्र किसकी जगह आएंगे और वो क्या कर पाएंगे. अगर जॉश लिटल आए, आई एम assuming नूर अहमद is out, and
No, no,
unless they
Noor
bring in,
Ahmed is there in the 11.
तो कौन आया, who's
Sai
it?
Kishore is not there.
Okay, but you're dropping an Indian to play a foreigner doesn't make sense. कौन है इनके
Mhm.
foreigners, कौन है?
They have right now David Miller is there, and
Rashid
Noor
Khan.
Ahmed is there, and Rashid Khan is there, which means
तो कौन सा
and
foreigner
Josh Little,
drop
of
किया?
course.
अब तो some foreigners been dropped, no? They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
play
yeah.
they didn't play 3 foreigners last match में.
Mhm.
कोई तो foreigner drop
Yeah,
हुआ है ना?
drop hua hai, right.
तो
Let's just check it once again.
won't really make a difference. एक Josh Little आ जाए यार. Good for him. He's one of those few Ireland players who got a good chance. मेरे ख्याल से पहले
Yeah.
Irish player हैं जो खेले IPL. But
Mhm.
उनके आने से क्या होगा? I'm very keen to see कि Josh Little को खिलाने के लिए बाहर किसको किया.
Yeah, even I am quite interested in that, and I'll get back to it as soon as possible with that information because I'm just checking out, what Gujarat Titans did in their last match against Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So in that match, there was
नहीं,
Azmatullah Omarzai. Yeah, Omarzai was present in the last match against RCB. He's not there.
अच्छा. Omar, हाँ, okay, वही होगा.
And in his place, they have roped in Josh Little. And
Okay,
in
ठीक है,
Sai
ठीक है.
Kishore's place, they have gotten Manav Suthar.
मानव सूत्र. ठीक है, कुछ होने
Yeah.
वाला नहीं है वैसे. I think our Saikishore was really good in the first couple of games I saw him. So
Right. Okay. Last question, and this is from Shakesh Kumar. Why RCB not performing well with good players? Virat individually playing good, but team not winning. Why is it so? I think Chris Pansa, we have discussed this a lot many times in I think almost all the live sessions before RCB's match. But Jamie, a quick one to Shakesh.
जानबूझ के someone has planted this question, no? Shakesh Kumar. I don't believe कि Shakesh Kumar नाम के शख्स कभी भी इस चैनल पे नहीं आया है. Shakesh Kumar, it's been 16 years of RCB not knowing how to pick a winning team. Virat Kohli was captain for 10 years. You think Virat Kohli didn't have a say in the teams that were picked? It's been 16 years of bad auctions. They never had bowlers. You name me Shakesh Kumar. You seem to be an RCB enthusiast. मैं fan तो नहीं कहूँगा. But have you ever seen RCB have a bowling attack which is capable of winning the title? I have not seen in 16 years. And then they've let go of so many players. You could do an if 11 को बंद करो. We should have an 11 of the players that have left RCB or RCB have let go of, and you'll get top players. Jack Callis was at RCB. They let him go. The guy won 2 titles. We've discussed Adam Zampa. We've discussed it's so many players they let go. They
Yeah.
just have never they've been dependent on Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, and Chris Gayle. But 3 batsmen don't win. Bowlers win you championships. And in 16 years, they've never had 5 good bowlers in the same squad. Let's put it that way. Tosbhai, please share your views also. I know you have strong thoughts on RCB as well.
Oh, no, absolutely similar. I mean, what else? They haven't had a balanced side. I mean, हमेशा वो बैटिंग हैवी रहती थी. AB de Villiers, Chris Gayle, विराट तो रहते ही थे. फिर बाद में मैक्सवेल, फैफ डू प्लेसी. They have had some of the best batsmen, but then it's the bowlers यार. Bowlers अगर आप एक दूसरा इसमें कमी रह जाएगी, then it starts affecting your performances. You need to have a great balance. And if you look at the other teams, the successful teams, I would say, Chennai, Mumbai, and then Kolkata, Rajasthan. If you see this season, or maybe Kolkata Knight Riders, at some point, they have a well balanced lineup. यहाँ पर इनका balance नहीं रहता था, और you have to have that continuation. वो core आपका उधर ही batting में ही रह जाता था.
Right.
तो अगर आपका core नहीं रहेगा, जैसे चेन्नई में core था, मुंबई में core था, अगर आप ये core players रखेंगे नहीं, तो it starts affecting. तो आपका core क्या सिर्फ batting में था. RCB में मतलब AB, विराट, क्रिस गेल तब हुआ करता था. अभी क्या है, अभी तो कोई कोर सिर्फ विराट ही दिख रहा है मुझे, बाकी शायद धीरे धीरे आएंगे. बट ओवरऑल see, you still had good players, but not good bowlers, good batters. Cameron Green, again, what was he? I mean, the kind of talent that he is, he could have done something extraordinary in this season. नहीं किए. कुछ हो जाता है प्लेयर्स को यहाँ पर आने का, सिर्फ विराट कोहली को नहीं होता. इंडिविजुअली वो बंदा करता रहता है, बाकी कोई करता नहीं. तो something balance is something where they lack always.
If we can just keep this screen on for literally 30 seconds more, Shakesh Kumar, you tell me, if we define good as being a title jeetne like team, does this team look like a good team to you? With all due respect, Karan Sharma, Swapnil Singh, Mohammad Siraj, Yash Dayal, and Vijay Kumar Bishak, does this look like a team which can win you 12 out of 14 league matches and the playoffs? I think you'll find the answer there. And it's not just these 5. You swap these 5, the bottom 5, जो the bowlers हैं, those are आज से कभी भी एक आध नाम होंगे बेशक, but you'll never have 5 title winning bowlers in an RCB franchise going back 17 seasons. It's a fact.
That's a fact. And even if we see this playing 11, Virat Kohli, Faf, Will Jacks, these are top 3 names, who have performed here and there in this IPL. But Glenn Maxwell, too disappointing show from Glenn Maxwell. We saw a few matches where he said that, he himself asked the captain to drop him because he wasn't in the right mental space or the physical space. And that's been the case with RCB. Cam Green, again, he hasn't fired up this season. Dinesh Karthik, obviously, if I have to go back and if I have to sum up IPL 2024 for RCB, it was just about Virat Kohli and Dinesh Karthik in the matches that they have put some fight also. Other than that, it was all about RCB's, the way they managed here and there to just exist in the match. Any which way, that is just about RCB's playing 11. We'll quickly have a look at GT's playing 11 as well, because quite a few over there in the chat box were having those guess games around who's in, who's out. So only 2 changes have been made in GT's playing 11 for today's match. Manav Suthar is in and Joshua Little has also been roped into the 11. Now Manav Suthar is in news right now. You must be reading lines around him because it's his debut match. So that's why, quite a few things are being written about Manav Suthar, and you must be searching. But Manav Suthar has come in place of Sai Kishore, and Josh Little, he has come in place of Umar Zai. That's that about GT and RCB in today's match. We already discussed which team is looking better in today's match, and Jamie rightly mentioned over there that this is perhaps one of those matches where we can clearly say that RCB might have an upper hand because of the performances, last 2 performances that they have given. And we'll see in the course what will happen at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Thanks a lot, Jamie and Taus, for joining with me, and let's just enjoy the live action. Thanks a lot.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.